This historic train station in Bethlehem was built with sandstone. Some of the buildings have now become a makeshift home for the homeless. Destroyed electrical cables dangle over lines. Like many train stations in the country, it has become an eyesore. What used to be a lucrative and trusted mode of transport for goods and passengers has ground to a halt. Road transport has taken a lead, creating a lot of congestion on South African roads.
I've seen the train station for a long time, and I've seen it get to waste just by street kids or addicts, drug addicts, and so on and so on. So that thing also made unemployment to rise in our hood.
And if it again, like station, it was open. The station was open. It would have like made it easier, like for us or not travel like Joburg, for instance. For travel to Joburg, we have to like take taxis, and taxis are expensive.
We used to have more tourists come here taking pics because this train was beautiful. It has a where we go under, because the train passed on top. There's an under bridge. So now it's no longer working. The bridge is full of water.
The South African Transport and Allied Workers Union says it's frustrating that infrastructure has been left to ruin and decay.
This infrastructure, the master of that infrastructure is Transnet. Then immediately Transnet can get that tender, and we are capable in Transnet to can restructure that infrastructure.
The Provincial Department of Roads and Transport, working with the National Department, says plans are in place to start the Tabanchu, Botshabelo and Bloemfontein corridor.
We are starting now. They are starting. There are 10 areas that they've identified, and then this Tabanchu road is this Tabanchu corridor is one of those 10 areas. But in the Free State is the Tabanchu, Botshabelo, Bloemfontein corridor. So they are still making their feasibility studies and see how best can we revive. But I think that is the only route we must take in ensuring that we save our roads, we remove everything in our roads, and then we will also reduce these accident fatalities that are happening in our roads. Will be reduced, because now if I want to go to Botshabelo or if I want to go to Tabanchu, the mode is the car.
The ruling ANC has for many years been speaking about the resuscitation of the railway network, which can help reduce traffic on the national roads.
We believe that with the energy that is in place currently, we'll be able to resuscitate that rail network that is so depleted. And of course, some of these scrap metals industries have contributed to that. We shouldn't hide it, because people are stealing all the network and destroying it.
The revival of the rail network can have positive spin-offs for the whole country and reduce the damage to the roads.
The small towns that have been neglected, you name your Bethlehem in Free State, you name your Paris, you name your Sasolburg, where they used to have a flourishing rail lines. If we can resuscitate them, then we are actually going to create job opportunities, and those small towns definitely will have an inch in terms of how they improve and how they create employment.
As the country grapples with the high youth unemployment rate, it remains to be seen when these buildings will be renovated and returned to their former glory. Ishmael Mudiba, SABC News, Bethlehem.